Okay, this is me not wanting to get up on a Thursday. I've been in bed tossing and turning. I didn't want to get out of bed because outside just seems scary. The world seems scary outside of this room. So I kept tossing and turning and falling back asleep. I just did not want to get out of bed. I wasn't ready. And this has been, a thing for a while. I guess something bad happened, traumatic happened to me. I mean, I could probably tell you and it wouldn't seem like a huge deal, but it just feels like sometimes crippling anxiety, not being able to get up, just wanting to sleep, not really being able to brush my teeth or put myself in the shower, la 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 la. It feels easier, safer to sleep when the sun is up because I'm not so afraid of things. But even saying that, like, it is hard to fall asleep at night. Sometimes it won't be until 5 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning, which sucks because then I end up sleeping in, and it's not always what I want to do. I don't like sleeping in. I just feel more safe in my bed than anywhere else. Hopefully that changes in a good way and my relationship with sleep and anxiety gets better. But I'm going to try to keep making these until I'm okay with just talking or it becomes easier for me to get up and get out of bed. This is motivation. That's what I'm saying it as. So I'm taking you with me. Let's go. And my bathtub is horrible. I need to clean it. I actually need to get it tiled, but this is just what I do because I don't have a plug to put in there. So okay, was able to take a bath, which is super nice. I can't take the towel off. Ooh, don't do that. Which is nice. I didn't wet my hair. This is not something I like to do all the time. I don't like to do it before bed because then I end up sleeping on wet hair, which really grosses me out. Or sometimes just the thought of being wet, like my hair takes forever to dry, just seems like a really big obstacle, and I just don't want to do it. Yesterday, the furthest I did get, which was actually kind of nice. I took a bath separately. I just took a bath because I really felt like I needed one. It was gross. And then I was like, man, I should have washed my hair, but I didn't want my entire body to be wet because I didn't want to get all grossed out. So the most I was able to do was take a bath, and then separately, I got grossed out enough with my hair that I just stuck my head under the water. Like, I sat outside the bath and stuck my head in the water and washed my hair that way, which, I don't know, made it seem so much easier that my body was dry and my hair was wet. I don't know. I just don't like it. It's hard during the winter because it's way too cold and I just don't want my body to be freezing. So sometimes I'll put a towel in the dryer and I'll grab it when I get out because that's really makes me feel better. I should not talk to you guys. I'm gonna brush my teeth and then be right back. Okay. Anyway, it's really hard for my entire body to be wet, so like little things that I can do like that. I know they're weird. But they're things that work for me, and if I can actually get my hair clean or my body clean, it's just what I'm gonna do. I'm a weirdo. That's okay. I think I need to wait for some of my hair to dry because I put my hands in water and then like put it on the ends because sometimes I leave in too much conditioner and I feel like my hair gets like stiff and I don't like that feeling. So I just put some water in my hair and then wait for it to loosen up a little bit. Also, I gotta do my bangs. I have no idea what I'm gonna wear today. No clue. Tomorrow is the 4th of July. So, I mean, should be fun. I am afraid of fireworks. I am. Like a puppy that's afraid of fireworks. I just really loud noises and I don't know where they're gonna come from. And on top of that, I mean, the 4th of July is fun. There's the thing I really also don't like is that people set off their fireworks the entire rest of the year after that, and it doesn't have to be the 4th of July. They just do it anyway, which scares the bejesus out of me. I think if I know what's gonna happen, like, I went to a baseball game and they had fireworks there, and they, like, made it a point to tell everybody, hey, there's gonna be fireworks, they're on this side of the park. They were super loud, but I feel like I knew they were gonna go off, so my anxiety wasn't as bad, and then I was kind of looking forward to looking at something really pretty. But already, like, even last night, just trying to sit down and watch a show, the fireworks are already going off, and I just jump out of my skin because, geez, why? Why can't you wait? I mean, I understand the excitement and stuff, but come on, guys, there's like a specific day for that. They even named it and everything. So hopefully tomorrow will be good. I'll try to make it a point to get up on the roof and see some fireworks. I don't know what time they'll stop. Usually people go all the way through the next morning sometimes, but we'll see. I don't know. I hope it's not bad. Always got to get my Superman curl in there. Doo-doo-doo. Anyway, I don't know if I even want to put on makeup today. I might not. But I always put on my stars, my little pimple patches, because oh my gosh, my skin is out of control. I wish that I could find something that works, but I think, you know what would work? Actually taking care of my skin. Like actually washing my face and making sure that it's hydrated and clean. And I guess the only thing that really works for me still is way old school, is the Stridex, like the really old school Stridex can. I have one in there. Oh, here. This guy. This guy works really well. Or the other thing that I use, which people say, no, it's really bad for you, is just regular rubbing alcohol and like a cotton pad. I know people say that's too harsh for your skin, but if I'm gonna be honest, it is the only thing that has consistently worked. Ooh, that is too wet to straighten. It's the only thing that's consistently worked and kept my skin really clear. It does dry out sometimes, which is okay, because typically, at least before, my T-zone was really oily. Just like gross, nasty oily. So I think I'm going to put a little patch on right here because this I don't like. But it wouldn't actually dry out my skin because my skin was really oily and it worked for me. Now it might be a little bit different. There we go. Might be, I missed it. Okay, let's try that again. Take 2. Oh yeah, I got it. Okay. Anyway, rubbing alcohol, great. Still good. Maybe a little bit worse for my skin, but I know it works, so I'm gonna use it if it works. I think I'm just gonna throw in some chill clothes because I really don't feel like getting super fancy. I'll probably just roam around in this for a little bit. I have no idea what I'm gonna wear. Like, do I even want to put clothes on? I mean, other than the shirt. See, that shouldn't be such a big decision. I will figure it out. So I guess I decided to get dressed. I'm not sure if I'm going to stay in this, but this is what I landed on. It's supposed to be pretty hot today, I think. Well, not as hot as usual. I think it's gonna be 81 degrees outside, which it's been a lot hotter lately. I should not complain. I think we're up to like 75 right now, but it's only 71 in the house, which, ooh, I can do this. Have a hard time keeping the house cool because it's just swamp cooler. But, okay. got dressed. Don't know if I will do makeup. Haha. You know what? Today requires effort. I'm gonna give effort today. I'm gonna do my makeup in a little bit. But first, I might just clean my room because it is very, very messy. There's my dogs. Milo, Kenzie. Hi, guys. Kind of sleepy. Anyway. It's pretty messy. I'll probably attempt to clean a lot of it and then just get tired and stop. But hey, progress is progress. Even if it's a little bit of cleaning, it was more than I've done yesterday. So here we go. Okay, I'm going to attempt to clean. My dog thinks I'm talking to him. So let me see. Ooh, let there be light. Okay, this pile has been sitting here for months, and I mean months. I'm hoping no creepy crawly anything comes out of that. But I'm gonna tackle this pile, and then maybe I'll get the closet, make the bed, which probably needs a look. You guys are so cute. Make the bed, and I'll just start there because I really don't know what else to do. Big pile. No creepy crawlies. Fingers crossed. Nothing to bite me or anything. Okay. Okay. So far, so good. Ooh. Well, that's not so bad. Yay! Okay. So far, nothing has come out to bite me. So, that's great. I gotta figure out all of this. I think I'm gonna box up my sweatpants because these things are thick. I don't need them right now. It's the middle, not the middle. It's the beginning of July, and I look at my dog. He's always so sweet and gives me aeration holes. Thanks, buddy. Thanks, buddy. Anyway, I don't need these. It's gonna be too hot. I kind of want to put them away so they're not taking up room in my drawers. Actually, I should probably put just like, okay, I'm going to separate my shirts and then my sweatpants, and if there's enough room for sweatpants, enough room for thermal shirts, then I'll put them in there. For right now, no, I'm okay. I do have like a bunch of thermals though. They are one of my favorite things to wear because it's easy and you don't really have to style them. Okay, so fun fact, not fun, you guys are going to hate this. I don't fold any of my clothes. I don't like to. I feel like it's a waste of time. Also, anytime that I do my laundry, it just sits and sits, and it used to just sit and sit and sit because I did not want to fold it. So I would just pull things out of the basket, do the sniff test, and decide what was clean and what wasn't. So now what I do is make piles. So there's a shirt pile, there's a pants pile, underwear and socks, and then I just put it into my drawer. That way it's not sitting out forever, which I feel like is better than not doing it at all. Because great thing is, if your shirt has a bunch of wrinkles, you just do some wrinkle release, throw it in the dryer, and boom, bam, you're wrinkle free and you smell amazing. So, shirts, pants, socks, towels. That's what I'll do. This is fun. I'm happy there's nothing popping out at me right now because that would just be scary. I kept hearing these really weird sounds in the walls, like in the walls. I literally thought it was a mouse because I hear just like a little creepy scurrying sound, and I didn't think anything of it. I thought it was a mouse. I went and I tried to shake the panel on the wall and hope that he just got scared and left. It kept coming back, but then I started to hear it in the room at night and first thing in the morning, and it creeped me out so bad. But eventually we were hanging out just talking, and we see a little lizard. He's just sitting right at the edge. He's sitting right at the edge. So behind this I have a panel, because there's a window there and the sun comes in and it makes this room unbearably hot. So he was scurrying around the panel and he kept coming out just to see what we're doing and watch us, which I thought was hilarious. I'll see if I can put a picture in of him. He literally just would scurry out and make that creepy sound that I thought he was a mouse just to stare, which I was like, okay, buddy, cool. I see what you're doing, kinda. I was so afraid to get him out of the house too, because I was like, oh my gosh, like what if I grab his tail and he squirms and it freaks me out, and then I won't be able to. And then I was worried like he was gonna get loose somewhere else in the house, like if he scurried and he ran into another room and I couldn't find him. That just does not sound like something that's fun to me. This needs to be rewashed. So I got a cup and I tried to push him into the cup so he would just run in and I could throw him outside. That didn't work too well the first time because I got scared of him and I kind of almost dropped him, but I was able to get his like face, he was facing down, and I just like hit his butt and blooped him into the cup, and then he's outside now. God forbid my cat finds him. I told him before I let him go, I was like, hey, I have a cat, and she's like nice to people, but she's not gonna be nice if she finds you, so make sure you hurry or get to a safe place fast. He's fine. I mean, I haven't seen a lizard body, which is cool. My cat tends to bring me a lot of gifts. I have an entire 6 boxes. Okay, I like saving them because they're dead and cool, and she thought enough to bring them to me. So yeah, I have 6 little bird boxes that I've yet to open because I'm kind of afraid to. I don't know if they're gonna smell, if it's gonna be safe. I'll probably put on some gloves, put on a mask, and then get her done that way. Almost done with all my piles. Actually, that was way faster than I thought. Like, why haven't I done this earlier? Okay. I think the only thing, I had a pair of sweats and then my thermals. So I'm just gonna throw my thermals in here. I'll throw this in the closet, other closet, until next winter when I actually need it. So I'll show you my drawer system. Okay, so this system, which is not really a system at all. This is me being disorganized and lazy and not wanting to fold stuff, but it still ends up where it needs to be. So bottom is pants. You can see how great, you know. Oh, those are winter. I should probably take those out. I'll put those in the box. This is what I do. Boom. Bam. That just saved me God knows how much time of folding. I know it's bad, I know, but I don't want to fold. I will put as many t-shirts fit in this drawer, and then whatever doesn't fit in this drawer, I have t-shirts, pants, unmentionables. So whatever doesn't fit in this drawer will go in the top t-shirt drawer. I think this will fit most, if not all, of these shirts. So I shouldn't have a ton to worry about. Let's see. Yay, okay, good, and I stick this in my box. Aha, I'm shorter than I thought. I thought I was gonna stand up and like go out of frame, but no, I did not. See, that's also why I don't want to do this. It's hot. It's hot, and it turned off the air conditioner in this room because it wastes way too much energy with them both being on at the same time. It's too much. So, bam. That's it for the pile. Maybe, I have this really cute Victoria's Secret gym bag that I got, and I like never use this thing, but I like it a lot. It was planned to go on vacation with me. I did take it, but I don't know. I don't use it that much. I really like this huge, it's got this huge pocket right here. I should really use this more. Literally, I'm using it for my dolls. Yes, dolls. Her hair's all messed up. Yee, I got these for myself for Christmas, and I literally haven't played with them. I feel bad, but I know it's weird. I was just thinking, like, there were things that I couldn't have for myself growing up, or like things that we couldn't afford, and you know, that's just reality of things. Skirt, shirt. So I was like, you know what? I want a doll, so I'm gonna buy myself a doll, and I'm not gonna feel weird about it because I want it. So hopefully it'll encourage you that if you want the thing, just get the thing. Okay, this is not bad. I have all of my pants, a lot of my shorts, and this is just my bag of my gosh, like bras, long socks, winter socks. So I don't think that that's that bad. I think that this whole little side is good. I just have I feel like I have too many stuffed animals up here all at once. Ooh, light. Light would be cool. I put this little, let me see if it'll work. Ha! Light up! Okay. I feel like I have too many stuffed animals up here, but I don't really want to move them, and I don't have a second place for them. I guess I could put them over here on this shelf. Oh my gosh, this little guy is so cute. It's Binks the Bat, and I got him, it's this really cool online place called Send a Friend. So, like, somebody sent this to me. If you're really, like, missing somebody, they like, package them so carefully. They're really cute. I have a video, like, unboxing this guy. I'll post that, too. He's adorable. And then when I get sad, I love that his wings come out. So it's, like, a little hug. Sometimes I'll sleep with him, but then I get really hot. And I don't want him to get messed up because he's important. He's very cute. Okay. I think that's good for this. I just always have a bunch of, like, necklaces and stuff hanging out. And I don't feel like wiping that mirror down, so I'm just not going to. I think this side, there's my laundry, is pretty good. I just have my shoes, which aren't so organized, but I don't really mess with this side that much. Don't really actually wear these shoes that much either. And I have to keep you could see this piece of tile right here up because my dog likes to give me aeration holes. So if that's there, usually he tries to pull, there we go. He pulls through those holes and that's how he gets my clothes out. And that's how he eats it. So as long as the little piece of tile is sitting right there, he won't do it. I don't know why. Can't really explain it, but I'm not going to complain. I don't like holes in my shorts. I even have holes in these. It's just everything. I don't know. Then I'll go for the rest of my room, which actually, this was not as bad as I thought. Yeah, I'll throw the box down there. I keep having this dog, or Mackenzie, she keeps getting sprayed by the same skunk over and over again. And it's just driving me bananas because she comes in and I don't know how to get the smell off of her. And I thought about tomato paste, but I'm afraid that might dry out her skin and like give her skin problems. So I haven't done it. Boys close. Anyway, I had to try to wash all of the material, everything in this room because she keeps getting sprayed right outside the window, and the skunk smell, because the AC's there, just gets pulled in. And I woke up and I rolled over onto the blanket and I was like, why does this smell like a skunk? And then I realized if my bedding smells like a skunk, probably almost everything in the room smelled like a skunk. So I washed all of the material things. Like I washed the curtains and the bedding and the pillowcases. Hopefully it helped. I don't know. I think it smells a little bit better. If anything, the room is fresh, more fresh. And I'm not worried about stinky smells, but I should probably give my dog a bath because she still smells like skunk. And what's the point of washing everything if I'm still gonna get skunk smell? It's not her fault. I keep telling her, don't play with the skunk. He's not nice, but I get it. We all want friends sometimes, right? Here's Mr. Otter. He sleeps with me because he's so comfortable. And he opens up my airways, and then sometimes I just need to put a pillow between my legs, and he's the cutest pillow ever. He just hangs out right there. The dogs, thankfully, for the most part, know that he's not one of their toys, but every now and then they will try to go after him. There we go. I always keep my remotes on top right here. That way, if I'm sleeping and the TV is annoying me, I could just reach up, or if I get too hot, turn off the AC. Oh, wow. You know what? I should do that more often. That was easier than I thought. I guess the only thing is my nightstand, but I kind of... let's see. That's hard to clear off. Okay, so I have my camera, which, cool, I just charged it. I can put that away. My glass from last night. But then I have, like, my medications here, and my remote, and my jewelry. I think I'm just gonna leave this how it is. It should be fine. It doesn't need that much cleaning. But this floor is really gross, so maybe at the least I'll sweep it. Super happy I don't have carpet anymore because the harder floors are a lot easier to clean when you actually clean them. So I'm gonna sweep really fast. I figured while I'm on a roll, why don't I just tackle living room? Living room. Yes. Okay. So we like to keep the salt on the table because this is also the dining table. I refuse to have a dining table because it just turns into a catch-all and just accumulates stuff. So I'd rather just eat at the coffee table. I have my stars everywhere. I love these things. They work so good. A couple remotes. Actually, we just got a different Fire Stick. So there's a Fire Stick remote and then there's another Fire Stick remote. I gotta put this one back outside where it belongs. I like to clean everything with Windex because I feel like if I don't use Windex, if I don't smell Windex, I feel like it's not clean. So there's that, and that's fun for me. Okay. Easy peasy. Oh my gosh. That's awesome. All right. Let's see. What else? I guess the last thing to do is the kitchen, but it's honestly not that bad. It's just dishes and yeah, there's like no actual dishes in there. But I'll make it a point to put all of that away. And I always try to do the light because my house is so dark and I like it that way. It makes it a lot easier for me. But the light is needed. So yeah. Alright. I have some random thing. I gotta show you guys these later. I got little microphones and they work, oh my gosh, so good. You don't even have to like Bluetooth pair them. They pretty much set themselves up, which is really nice. I am on a roll today. I am so proud of myself. I mean, I'm getting a headache because I'm getting exhausted, but for now I push through until the headache gets worse and then I have to stop and probably be down for a couple hours, but that's okay. Okay with me. I ended up getting a ton done today. Oh, I got these little funnels. I actually popped a hole in the bottom because I'm trying to get all of my protein in a day. So I like to put it in my orange juice because I drink a lot of orange juice. But I had to cut it because it wouldn't fit. But these are awesome. They came in 4 different sizes and I'm already getting way more protein in than I was before. So that is all that I wanted and I got it. Alright, let's see. Cups and things. We'll go this way. Here's my little plant. My plants, my plant babies. They're nice. And I have them everywhere. I used to not be able to raise a plant at all and I used to just kill everything. But then when my friends told me, I was like, I'm afraid to have plants because I think I'm going to kill them. And my friend's like, you are. And I was like, well, that didn't help. And they're like, no. The thing is, you are going to kill the plant, but that is part of the learning process. You're going to kill a couple, and then you're going to learn how to keep them alive. He was right. Now I have plants, and I'm a really good plant mom. Other than the days I water them every Wednesday, other than the days I forget to water them, and then I feel like they're mad at me, and then I feel guilty, but I think it's my own guilt. Yeah, but they are thriving for the most part. I have this Monstera that I propagated. He's doing great, actually. He has 0 sunlight where he's at, and he's doing awesome. So, like, I think I didn't do a horrible job. I want to do more. I just wish my living room was like a jungle. That was my hope. I mean, it pretty much kind of is. Like, there's more plants by that window. I don't know. I'm pretty happy. I think that I'm going to get myself some protein and some water because I probably need it, and I'm going to just sit down for a few minutes because I'm beat. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, let's fast forward to probably 2 hours later. I said I was just gonna sit down for a little bit and relax because I was getting a headache, which turned into 2 hours of me watching YouTube videos and being really freaking exhausted. So I'm just sitting here wondering why I decided to stop and lay down because I came to a screeching halt. I have not eaten yet. I think it's like 1:30. I don't feel hungry, but I know I need some food. I had probably like a quarter of a protein shake. This protein shake. Which is better than nothing, I think. I feel like there's something in my eye. Better than nothing. I'll get up and get some food in a little bit. Again, I don't feel hungry right now. I might just make myself some pasta or just eat some cheese. Oh, I'm so tired. Ugh. Yeah, that's what this is. And I got cold. Had to throw the sweater on, and that was just probably way too much cleavage for you guys. So I apologize. I'm warmer now. Yay. I'm not crying. My eyes are just watery. That's it.
I'll still have the freedom that if I just want to dress up really cool that day, if I have a video to shoot, if I have a special occasion, I still have access to the rest of my clothing. Okay, I've been sitting on my feet and they're slowly falling asleep. So I guess I'll
So I said I would eat. I'm making it a point to, but not everything. It's the turkey and Havarti sandwich, which I ate a little bit, but they left a piece of like paper stuck to the cheese. So this is the other half of it. I'm gonna eat this and then drink some of this, and this is lunch. Hopefully I don't eat any more paper. We'll see. Gonna make a pasta salad for dinner, but we don't have the tricolored noodles, so we're just gonna use these egg noodles. That is water, salt, and olive oil? Olive oil, yep. Okay, we have a nice simmer. You can hear it. You can't see it, but it's bubbling. I can't really show you either. It'll come out. I'm just gonna do half because it's just 2 of us and I don't want us to have to throw a bunch away. So just half the bag. And then I got some stuff to chop up so we can put it in the pasta after the pasta's cooled. It might take a little bit, but that's okay. Okay.
On the verge.
Got cheese. Yep, on the verge. Cheese, pepperoni, canned olives. I think these are whole. We'll have to chop them up into smaller pieces. And then some celery. I don't know. Is this celery enough? Is this enough? Yeah? Okay. Small pieces. I don't feel like getting a cutting board, so I'm just not going to. These counters are old and need replacing anyway, which I will do eventually. Not too bad. I love this knife. It's so crazy sharp. And there's a way to sharpen it too, so it just stays like that. It's kind of intimidating though. Sometimes I feel like I'm gonna, if I go too fast, I'm gonna take off a finger or something. I don't know. Okay. Almost done with. Bam. This stuff is just gonna go to the side until all of the pasta is cooled down and we can throw it in there without the cheese melting. Usually start with a whole brick of cheese, but there's no brick of cheese in the fridge and this is what we have, so we work with what we have. Just gonna make them smaller. Probably just half them up like this so they can go in the salad. Doo, doo, doo. Bum, bum, bum. Trying not to touch the blade because this thing kind of scares me. It's the sharpest knife I have. We have. Okay, I'll cut this. I don't have that much left. That's literally all I have left, so I'm not sure. I'm not going to use it yet because I don't want to overload the cheese. I mean, no such thing as too much cheese, but I still want to be able to eat that later when I don't have anything else. Okay, so that should be good for the cheese, the celery. I think I'll do pepperoni next. How small is this supposed to be? Okay. 4 probably. So we'll just go down here and down here. Oh, that's not bad. Just separate them because they're all stuck together. I think like maybe one more of those and it should be good because it's going to be a little thing of pasta salad. Oh my gosh. It rained for a second and then it stayed hot, so it got really humid and it's kind of gross in the house and at the store. We just went to go get something to drink. These Lipton hard teas are pretty awesome. They taste like brisk. Yeah, they're really cool. I threw a straw in them. So good. Okay. I think, yeah. I didn't drop you. Nope, that wasn't me. Anyway. No injuries? Are we good? Okay. Alright. One more time. I guess I'll separate these in a second, but I gotta open the can of olives. And I think they're full olives because it says pitted, so I'm guessing they're whole olives. And then I gotta check my pasta because sometimes I just let it cook too long. Yep, they're whole. Let me drain this. Alright. So I guess I'm not really good cutting olives because they tend to be really small. And cutting them in like little lines is really hard. Like this kind of olives. This is difficult for me and sometimes I smash them. So I think instead of doing this, I'm just gonna like mince up a couple of them. Yeah, doing it the easy way. No more dropping, I promise. If I do, you could be mad at me. Be mad. Bruh. Okay, so I think this is all the olives I'm gonna use, and I'm just going to half-heartedly chop them because I would like them a little bit smaller. but I don't think I need a lot. I do love me some olives. To be a little bit smaller. Okay. And I just really don't want to make too much because I don't want to end up throwing all this out. But I'm going to put the rest of this in bags, and then we will wait for, I'm going to show you right here, for the pasta to be finished. It's not yet. And then cool down, and then we'll finish this off. Okay, so we put the noodles in the freezer to cool down so we don't end up melting the cheese. I also put the cheese in the freezer so we don't end up leaving it out and it getting all gross. Put it in a bigger bowl so we can mix everything in. Come on, come on. Here we go. Just put this everywhere. Okay, there we go. And then, we're gonna do some Italian dressing. Thank you very much. I'm just gonna turn it. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you. Oh, this is gonna be so good. Do you think any more olives, any more cheese?
I think we're good.
Yeah? Alright. That is dinner right there. Alrighty. This is the finished product. Yeah, probably could have thrown some more celery or cheese in it, but it was simple and it's done and I'm hungry, so yes. So some time has passed by and I got hungry again. So here I am, back in the kitchen. I just put some Korean pork belly. I defrosted it, almost damn near cooked it a little bit. And then this is the crock pot. It's got Pam and this butter Pam in there. So what I'm gonna do, these pieces are too big for me. I want them smaller. Korean style. I'm gonna cut them up smaller. This is getting really hot, so it's gonna sizzle when I throw anything in here. Let's move you over so you can actually watch this in real time. Okay, so I'm just gonna be lazy about it. I'm taking these and I'm just going to snip them in half probably. I don't want to go through the bottom of the cardboard, you know what I'm talking about, the styrofoam. I don't go to the bottom of the styrofoam. So here's the thing, these are gonna sizzle because I can even see right now that the color is getting, there you go, the color is getting darker, the butter is getting darker. I just don't want these as big as they are. They're about this size whole, but I want smaller. I want to eat them like that. So I'm just going to snip away and then throw smaller pieces in here. I made it a point to do it in the slow cooker because I'm going to throw just some regular old water in there and let it slow cook. And then as long as a lot of the seasoning hasn't cooked off, I'm probably going to season it a little bit more and then fry it. I want to make sure it's twice cooked, which is the best. Some of this is a little hot. I waited too long. When I throw the water in, it's going to get really mad, but I'm okay with that because I'm going to end up with exactly what I want. I can never tell cook times. I'm not good at stuff like that. My grandma was Mexican. She never wrote down her recipes. She never measured anything. She'd just say, when it turns this color, or when it looks right. And I'd be like, okay, your food's amazing. I'm not arguing with you. As if I could, anyway. I think I'm going to put a few more pieces. Like I said, we ate a little while ago. This is just for a snack. Let's see. So, I got my heat pretty high, which I'm really bad at cooking high. I'm going to turn it down a little bit so it's between high and medium. And then I'm going to cut a couple more pieces, throw in my water, and then see how that goes. And this is a huge thing of Korean barbecue. And it's Korean barbecue, not American barbecue, so it's not sweet. It doesn't have the vinegar. It just has paprika. I'm also going to throw a couple of things in here that I'll show you in a second. Alright. Oops, I missed that. So I did about, I showed you how much I had before. I did about that much of it. I can pour some juice in there because that's not going to hurt anybody. I was expecting that sizzle. Okay. Now I'm going to slowly pour some water in because I want it to be able to slow cook, soft cook. Whole thing of that. I think that'll be enough. And then I'm going to go in with a little bit of toasted sesame. Just a little bit. You don't need a lot of this because it can be overpowering here. Just boop. And then this is some fish sauce. And I have to wash my hands after this because that's just gross. And I never opened this. Oh no. There we go. Okay. A little bit. Oh, that smells good. A little bit of fish sauce. And this is Lucky Foods Seoul gochujang. This stuff is really good. I'm not really used to using this, but I know somebody who can mix this and make it like amazeballs. So I'm gonna put some of that in here. I'm gonna mix it up, but I like things really, really spicy, so I'm gonna go for something that I don't usually go for. And I usually don't get to cook this on my own by myself, which means I can do whatever I want to it. Okay. Get it all mixed in. I'll show you what it looks like from the top, but I'm gonna have to watch it and watch the water levels to make sure it doesn't get too high and burn. Did a lot of this with the lid off, but I'm gonna have to close it soon. There's the pork belly. It's just sitting. I want the water level that high because I want it to be able to slow cook. But it's something I'm gonna add in, which I will tell you if this works out or not. I might not recommend it, but the bulldog, I think this is ×2. At least it should be. I'm gonna put some of this in because I want it really spicy. But if I decide to spice out the house and we are dying, I'll show you that too. This might be a mistake, might not be. I want to see. Okay. Guys, if you ever get this on yourself, please, for God's sake, be careful licking it off because it's pretty hot. I don't know about you, but I really like hot food, and to me this is still hot, so I consider it pretty good. Like I said, if I smoke this out, I'll tell you this was a bad idea, and I won't do it again, but I want this. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna put a couple drops on the outside. Like, you saw I didn't have that much pork belly in here, so that shouldn't be that bad. I'll mix it up just a little bit, and then I'm going to cover it. I think it's been cooking for, I don't know, 5-6 minutes. I'm gonna cover it. I want it to simmer in here and get nice and hot, and then probably I'll come back and check on it, and when it starts to look like it's getting really nice and soft, I'm gonna take it out and then probably fry it, so it'll be nice and soft and delicious, but fried. I just threw the rest of it into a bag until we can use this later, and we will. Good thing is it's not that warm, so I think it's safe enough to put in the fridge. I don't put things that are really warm into the refrigerator because I heard that they spoil faster. I don't know if that's true, but I don't want to take a chance on it, so into the fridge it goes. So we're just going to let that cook until I come back and check on it. So I had to come back in the middle and add one more thingy of these of water. but I'm letting it sit right now. I also did the Hot Ones Pepper X experience. I meant to put like a couple drops, but I kind of went full send. So we'll see what that tastes like. I can smell it heating up already, and I should probably turn on the fan. But I had to put one more of these, and I'm gonna let that sit for until it tastes like it's gonna melt in your mouth. Alright, might have gone a little too long or a little too hard. They are dark, but I haven't tried them yet. I'm just gonna put them out here. With the way that they turned out now, I don't think I should fry them. They're a little bit darker than I thought they were going to be. The good thing is, I don't need to salt them that much. Let's see. I really like doing things like this because then I'll realize that I did something wrong, and the next time I do it again, I'll know how better to season, how much longer to keep it going. I think that I didn't put enough water because you can slow cook pork belly for hours as long as there's enough water. I will taste these though and let you know how they are as soon as I get them all out of the pot. Okay, we're gonna try it because it's dark but still looks really good. I get a piece with a lot of fat on it. Ding! Let's see. I like the fat. It tastes really good. Next time I'll put a little bit more. Not a little bit more. I'll put enough water. I'll monitor it better. We'll be watching Netflix and I lost track of time. This is still really good. And I will. Thank you. We'll still eat all of this. Okay, so I'm back because while it was good, I didn't like how dark it was, and I really wanted what I wanted, and something doesn't hit the spot until it actually absolutely tastes right. So I put some more pork belly in, and I put a lot more liquid just to make sure I could not burn it. I'll let you see. Okay, this should actually be where it's at, but I am still going to pull this out and pan fry it. And it's been cooking for the past hour and 27 minutes, I'll say. I'm going to pull it out, pan fry it, and now I'm going to have exactly what I want to eat for a snack. Also, I waited way too long because it's like 9:30 at night, but that's okay. I really wanted this snack. Okay, so now that hopefully it's done, I'm just going to take all this out, put it in here so I can make sure that it is dry by the time I go to fry it because I don't want to hurt myself. So in the meantime, I'm going to take this out and then I will see you in a second. Alrighty, now that is how I expected it to look, much more. So from here, I think it's still pretty hot, but it's really soft and it tastes really good, I think. Oh my god, that's tender. This is exactly what I wanted. I messed up on the first one. This is what I wanted it to look like, and now is a great time to pan fry this. Okay, I need an assist for this, so I'm going to turn it on over. Here we go. Oh my god, this tastes so good. Okay, I'll show you when they are ready. Okay, here's where we're at. They are done. We are ready to take them out and try them. Okay, these look so much better this time. They're not so dark, and the slow cooking and then frying turned out really good. Thank you for the assist. They're awesome. I want to try them because this is what I wanted all night, and now this is exactly how I want it to look. And I saved some of the sauce from cooking them, so I think it'll be really, really good. Oh my gosh. It melts. It melts. Okay. Let this be a lesson. Just watch your water line. It didn't smoke us out. Putting the bowl deck in when it was still hot was fine. But actually slow cooked with enough water and fried after. Oh, this is amazing. This is what I wanted all night. Victory!